Hello, it's Burgess Taylor. I'm going to show you what's in my personal. One book July is pretty much over with for me. So I've set this up. I had set it up. I realized it wasn't really quite exactly what I wanted, so I redid it a little bit. So I'm going to show you what's in here real quick, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a journal with me, show you my process. The first insert, I'm starting something new. This is a journal, sort of a fauxbonichi traveler's notebook kind of journal. This is actually a Penton insert for Planner Perfect. I did a watercolor on the front of it because this will pretty much house the very end of July, hopefully all of August. I have already started it. We'll go to that in a minute. And then this is August for Planner Perfect. I'm trying something new with my planning. I have set it up. I used Jenny's method, so I have done a calendar. I haven't done anything. I'm going to probably do a little bit of watercolor over on the sides, maybe an orange. I haven't decided. These are my August goals. I have a quote: "Don't wait until you've reached your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step you take toward reaching your goal." I have my writing goals, some YouTube and blog and art stuff, some home goals, which I need to finish, my personal goals, and then I have decorated a few pages here and there to kind of get started. I've washi taped some pages. I've done a little bit of watercoloring on pages. I've showed you this. So just here and there for a little bit of fun. I prepared some pages, and like I said before, I stopped right here so that some of the memories or whatever can go in the back. I changed this up, and I have this on here because for whatever reason this keeps sliding. I got some acrylic paint, some inexpensive ones, but it turns out I think they're oil because when you put something on there it's sticky. So this is my gratitude journal. About to start it. This is going to be my insert for September. I don't know that I won't incorporate Planner Perfect with everything else all in one insert. And then I have my watercolor insert for sketching. And then this one. And I think this is probably going to be October's. This is a Moleskine. And I have a feeling this is probably going to be October's. So I want to do an insert for each month. This month I'm doing it with two, with the Planner Perfect. I'm going to try it, and then hopefully, because I can't not journal. Let's get to this, and I take this out of here. I don't do my journaling in the Traveler's Notebook. I can, but it gets a bit bulky. I have already set up the page for the most part, some of it, and I have my watercolors, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. The first page is a quote. "She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails." Elizabeth Edwards. I am watching the Game of Thrones. I'm reading the book as well. I'm on the first book, and I did a watercolor of Winterfell because I'm reading the Game of Thrones. So I did a little bit of pansies. I did some journaling because this was on Wednesday because I was trying to figure out what I kind of wanted to do. Setting up for August. I'm ready to start my August Planner Perfect insert, though to be honest, this will be my actual journal. I wrote about it. Thursday, yesterday, my grandson came over. I still have my other, let's see, where's it at? This is Thursday in my Omni journal. So where I actually did the Planner Perfect method, I'm still using the Omni journal. I have the fauxbonichi in here already set up, but to be honest, see, here's the 28th. I just did checking things out, trying to figure out how I really want to do all this. So I took pictures of everybody. My grandson and my daughter came over, so I took pictures. My son and my daughter sitting at the table, my grandson and my daughter, me and Mr. Rockstar, and then like this is, so there's journaling under here, but it's just journaling about what I'm doing, and then I set up today's page. I haven't done anything on it yet. I love watercoloring, so this was Thursday's page in here where I actually do a little bit more. I think it's being a bit redundant doing it in both, but because I still want to finish out the Omni journal, the Omni Journal will be for bigger stuff, and this is more for my daily, like, little bits and pieces. So that's my grandson on the couch. There's some little bit of journaling under there. This might be the best watercolor of books I've done. So I cleared out my email, y'all, and that felt so good. There's my goofy mug. So here's today's page. I am trimming and pruning and weeding my little rose bed stuff out there. I'm also purging some stuff. I took a walk and it felt really good. I did some morning pages and some journaling. I had breakfast. I had a boiled egg and banana and stuff. So I thought, since it's around lunchtime and everything, I'd do this with y'all, kind of show you what I do. I drew something and I thought this would be a really good way to sort of show you what I do, my process. Hopefully, I'm still very new at this. I'm still learning how to watercolor, so I don't watercolor professionally or anything. I'm very much a newbie. Take the bigger water brush. And go ahead and get some of this out of the way. I won't do all of it because I really want to get her, and I know I probably ought to have some music to this, huh? Part of the fun about watercoloring is, like, when you sketch things, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'll go in here in a little bit once some of this dries a little, and I will add a little bit of darker colors for shadow and stuff, so that it's looks more real. So now we're gonna do the very light, so we can kind of get her skin. It's one of the things that I had a hard time with in the beginning, was I was trying to learn how to do this, and I was wanting to do whatever colors. Her fingers look like paws. I'm gonna have to fix that, but I'm not gonna do it right now. And then we need a little bit of brown and red. On there, so I need to take just a little bit off. There goes the lid. This is why I'm missing lids sometimes. Okay. go. Now for now, until that dries, because I'm not getting out the dryer, the heat thing, all of that stuff. Once that dries, I'll go back in, I'll add a little white, I'll add a little bit of detail. I'll fix her hand as best I can, and then I'll go in and I'll write. And that's it. I will journal. I might actually right over here, a little corner, journal what we're going to have for dinner, and that'll be that, and I'll do writing. I might actually just write down what we have for the rest of this. Will most likely just be writing, because I did, you know, did more writing here, so I wanted to do a little bit more art here. I did a lot of art there. I put little things. I'm trying to get rid of clothes that don't make me feel really good about myself, or that are worn or torn, that kind of thing. I'm purging stuff. And so that's why I'm doing a lot of this stuff do it yourself. And I don't mind if the Moleskine journal, I have these Tomoho River paper journals. So if the inserts don't work out that well, then I have a ton of these books that I'm halfway through because I tried something else that I can go back to doing my journaling stuff in. So I hope you guys have a good one. I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm really excited about how I have this set up. I really am.